All right, I'm going to open up the phone lines right now, and it's your chance to play Are You Smarter Than? 412-333-WXDX. That's how you get a hold of us. 412-333-WXDX. Go ahead and dial us up right now if you want tickets to play our cheap rip-off knockoff of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? The prize, tickets to the Hard Rock Cafe Middle Light Annual Halloween Party. It's at the Hard Rock. It's $8 if you don't win the tickets. Over 21. Performances by Fist Fight in the Parking Lot, Bastard Bearded Irishman, Bethlehem, and plenty of prizes, including Steeler tickets and cash for Best Costume, Sexiest Costume, or Best Sports/Celebrity Costume. Today, to play Are You Smarter Than, it's Janelle and Nicole from the Pittsburgh Power Dance Team, the Sparks.
Hi.
Janelle, noted monkey herpes expert, and Nicole, noted animal lover, right here on 105.9 The X. Ladies, why don't you tell the listening audience, first of all, where you're from and how you got involved in the Pittsburgh Sparks dance team.
I'm from Cranberry.
This is Janelle, by the way, speaking first. Go
yeah,
ahead,
I'm Janelle.
Hi, Janelle.
Hi, guys. I'm the dance director for the Pittsburgh Power Dance Team, so definitely we're getting ready to gear up for another season and getting ready for auditions, so we're really excited.
And Nicole, how did your first season go as a Pittsburgh Spark dance team member?
I absolutely loved it. I've been dreaming about becoming a professional dancer for a very long time, and so it was a great opportunity, and I can't wait for next season.
Wow,
How long have you been
You
there?
said that like it was written on a card. Is it?
No, it's not written on a card at all.
Have you been there since the beginning?
Yes, I have been.
Okay.
All right, so how many girls were on the dance team this past year? How many are supposed to be on this year?
16 girls were on the dance team. I probably will take 16 again.
Now,
Yeah.
are all 16 definitely coming back, or do you have a couple holes that you're trying to fill, or what?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'm always
Hey.
looking for new talent. You know, you got to keep it fresh. You want to keep the look fresh. So I definitely do have a good returning core of girls, but I'm definitely looking to take a few more.
And what that means is some girls got pregnant.
No, they did not get pregnant.
All right, so we're going to get details on how people can audition and become part of the dance team when we come back, and then we're going to play the game, okay?
Absolutely.
The girls ready to play?
Anyway, we can be judges too. Do you need any help with that?
Seriously.
Or do you have
Yes.
it? You know,
We're going to have like a finals that's going to be down in the North Shore. Lynn Swan's going to be there, whole 9 yards. So I'd love to have you guys on the panel.
we may wiggle our way into that.
Now, I know
Nice.
you guys are on the other station, but I think we'd be better at giving you dance team
Right.
girls. It's not
We
like
know Pittsburgh. We know
Exactly.
what would work here in the sports realm.
we're not going to, like, there's no subterfuge here or anything like that. So you should have us on board, okay?
I agree.
All right, we'll do that at the Consol Energy Center. Is that where all the tryouts are taking place, or no?
No, the finals will be down. Well, we're sort of figuring out our sponsorships right now, shaking everything out, but it will be somewhere down on the North Shore. So
How about you just stop traffic on Mazeroski Way or something like that?
and just have it in the middle of the road.
I think it's a good
Perfect
idea.
idea.
I think it is too.
All right, we'll do that when
Done.
we come back. It's a little bit of details for you if you're interested in becoming a Sparks Dance Team member. That's on the way. Then we play Are You Smarter Than for the Hard Rock Cafe tickets. 412-333-WXDX. Get in right now. It's the X. It is the X Morning Show, 105.9 The X. Tim Benz, Bob McLaughlin, 9 o'clock hour. And we give you a special Thursday edition of Are You Smarter Than today because tomorrow Bob is off, so we wanted to participate in the fun. We always prefer to have everybody on board for Are You Smarter Than. And tomorrow, Mary Carey is going to be here in studio. She'll be at Cheerleaders in the Strip District this weekend. And she's running for governor as a porn star. So I know
Janelle, why did your eyes just light up when she said that? Hero of yours?
No, I've heard that name before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it before, too.
when people are screaming it out on my DVD player. Is she going to be part of the Pittsburgh Sparks dance team?
Oh,
Do you have any
you
porn-
said exciting. You said new talent, exciting, different worlds.
I did know.
You
You're
must
right.
have
I
at
did
least
say
one
that.
amateur porn star on the Pittsburgh Sparks dance team somewhere.
Gotta fill those seats.
I don't know if Lynn will like that. I don't know
Yeah.
if Mr. Swan would like.
Mr. Swan.
Yeah, let's go to
Mr.
that.
Swan would love
Run it
that.
by it then.
All right, you guys are playing against Chris. Chris is calling from Elizabeth. If Chris wins, Are You Smarter Than?
Elizabeth will be very happy.
Chris gets tickets to the Hard Rock Cafe Halloween Showcase featuring Bastard Bearded Irishman, Fist Fight in the Parking Lot, and yes, Bethlehem. If Chris loses, then the tickets could be yours. So everybody stay listening and be rooting for the Pittsburgh Sparks dancers, Janelle and Nicole. All right, ladies, you get first choice, all right?
Okay.
Well, not first choice, but you get the first question. And as I mentioned, we're sort of starting off with an animal theme, what with everything that happened in Zanesville and all, with the animal park and the monkeys and lions and tigers and bears that escaped.
My.
So question number 1 for you, which of the following animals are not actually monkeys? Multiple choice, all right? Which of the following not actual monkeys? A macaw, B, a squirrel monkey, C, a spider monkey, or D, a spike point monkey?
Oh
Which
my
of the
gosh.
following is
I've
not
never heard the last one.
Oh, a macaw is a parrot.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay. If you get this wrong, it's on you.
Okay, yeah, I go macaw. I think that's a parrot.
It's actually...
It's both.
It's both. There's a
Right.
macaw that's a parrot, and there's a macaw that's a monkey.
Oh my god. I'm out here.
So, you got it wrong. That means that our friend Chris can steal.
Okay.
Chris, which one is not an actual monkey now that you know that a macaw is? A squirrel monkey, a spider monkey, or the famous spike point monkey?
I'm going to go with D.
D, the spike point monkey, is correct. There's no such thing as a spike point monkey.
But he can look it
That's
up.
why we've never heard of it.
But he can look it up on Google. We don't have anything in front of us.
No,
Do
we
that?
trust our listeners here. Okay?
Okay.
And plus, when they do look that up, we can hear them typing. We
Yeah.
busted people
We've
before.
busted people all the time for
Yeah.
that. All right, so you guys trail 1-0. He can take a commanding 2-0 lead if he gets this animal question right. All right, Chris, you ready for this?
Yes.
Which university is not nicknamed the Tigers? Since was it 19 Tigers were killed in this attack?
18 Bengal
18.
Tigers.
Which university is not nicknamed the Tigers? A, LSU, B, Mississippi State, C, Auburn, or D, Princeton? Which,
B.
B, Mississippi State?
Yes.
That is correct. They're the second most popular nickname, the Bulldogs. So, all right, Chris is in front, 2-0.
Uh-oh.
Ladies, you got some catching up to do.
We do.
You got some dancing to do.
Okay.
All right, so here's what I'll do next. Since you are Sparks dancers, I'll give you this question. It's a science question, all right? And it has to do with electricity. Who allegedly did the famous experiment of flying a kite in a lightning storm with a key attached to the kite to see if it conducted electricity? Who did that?
I hope you know. 'Cause
Isn't
I have no
it
idea.
Benjamin Franklin?
They both looked at each other like you had this one.
Isn't it Benjamin Franklin? I don't know. Good. I don't know. This is why I dance, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going
give
with
up.
You
Benjamin.
can't dance your way into a
I
correct
know.
answer, but
I'm going with Benjamin Franklin.
go with your gut. Benjamin Franklin is correct.
Good job.
That's what that
Way to
guy's
go.
telling me.
There you go.
So here's how it works now, all right? This is the final question if Chris gets it right. If not, we go to a tiebreaker question if you steal and Chris gets it wrong, okay?
Okay.
So, Chris, you get a geography question, all right?
Okay.
The Steelers go out to play the Arizona Cardinals this weekend. Arizona is part of the famous Four Corners of the United States. What are the other 3 states that make up the Four Corners with Arizona?
You better get it right, too, because Nicole is all a giggle over here because I think
I
she
know
knows
this.
it.
California, Nevada, and New Mexico.
That is completely incorrect. Well, I shouldn't say completely. You got one of them right. The other 2 we got wrong. Now, those states border Arizona, but you're on the wrong side of Arizona. So, ladies, you can steal. What are the 3 states that make up the Four Corners of America with Arizona?
It would be New Mexico, Colorado, and
The other one. That just
I thought you
I
had
want
it.
to say Utah. I don't know why.
Utah
So, right?
is correct.
Nice.
So
I'm
you
gonna be a
guys have
geography
vaulted
teacher.
back
Wait, did you
into
see
a
the little
tie.
cheerleader thing she did right there? Lifelong cheerleader there. Yes. 2 claps, jump up, and turn.
So here's how it works now, Chris. We're in the tiebreaker
This
round.
is our favorite part of the game.
You have blown a 2-0 lead. So that means
course.
you have a choice. You either have to A, answer this question correctly yourself, or B, force the Sparks dance team members, Nicole and Janelle, to answer it. If they get it right, they win. If they get it wrong, you win. Do you trust yourself, or do you trust against the dance team girls?
I'm going to answer it myself.
You're going to answer it yourself. Okay,
This
now,
has gone badly for a number of contestants in the past.
we told the story earlier about my bad experience with a homeless panhandler who ripped me off of $2. So, I'm going to ask you a question about currency. All right, Chris?
Okay.
I give an American bum $5. I give a Mexican bum 5 pesos. I give a British bum 5 pounds. Which bum made it out with the least amount of money?
The pesos.
The Mexican bum with 5 pesos is correct.
Oh, the ladies are disappointed.
I know.
not
we
fair.
knew that one.
That is not fair.
Oh, it's completely fair because he chose to take it himself.
That's
you knew
right.
it? Did you know the answer?
We did.
How many pesos have you given Mexican bums?
Yeah. No, I've given them 2 pesos.
It works.
No, I'm just kidding.
Really? That's kind of an interesting story.
Traveling the world to find the Sparks dancers.
Hey, there's an arena football team in Mexico City, Bob. This league is expanding. All right, so Chris, congratulations. You're the big winner on Are You Smarter Than this week. You have 2 tickets waiting in your name at the door at the Hard Rock Cafe on Saturday the 29th. Make sure you come dressed up as a Mexican bum.
No,
okay?
actually, we didn't tell you the second part of this. If you win, you have to come dressed as a Sparks dancer.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Chris.
Right, they're bringing the leotard over now.
Chris, we'll see you there at the Hard Rock, okay?
All right, thanks a lot.
All right, that is Chris, who is ecstatic over his winning
Yes.
of the X Hard Rock Cafe Halloween Showcase tickets.
And there was much rejoicing.
Ladies, it was a good effort. That was a hell of a comeback.
Thank
Good comeback,
you.
yeah,
But
big
much
time.
like in arena football, it's whoever has the last possession that wins. And Chris was the
So
big
true.
winner.
That was a good analogy. I'm like super proud of you right now.
I
Go
don't
ahead, give him a Sparks cheer right there. Nicole?
Yeah.
give us a good Sparks cheer. You don't have any cheers?
No, we don't cheer. We dance.
Oh, there's no cheering. It's just
No,
dancing.
if you put music on, I could dance for you, but that's about
Go
it.
right ahead.
Where's the music?
Watch the bear now.
We'll come back and Kill Whip Show. It's 105.9 The X.